Is Speeding Bullet to Heaven as bad as people say it is? It's basically like Rebirth by Lil Wayne, but unlike Rebirth where people are kind of still hating on that album. This album has been getting some underrated love, but why the hate from the start? It doesn't have a reason, and I feel like it was hated by no reason. Like the switch up from hip-hop to rock is a weird thing, but I really enjoy the rock theme on this album. I think what holds this album a bit back is the length. It's 26 tracks and basically an hour and 30 minutes, which I hate when an album is long. Like Donda with its 32 songs to Pink Tape with its several songs. I don't know. This album isn't the worst thing in 2015, and it isn't terrible. Is this a perfect album? No. Is it his best album? But do I feel like we should start normalizing rappers and artists to switch up the genre every so often? Yes. I don't know. Do I feel like this album needs the love it gets? Yes, it does. I do have one tiny small issue with this album, and that's the skits. The skits don't add anything to the album, and while different, yes, it just doesn't really work all overall. I don't know. Do I think this album will be remembered? Well, it's 9 years, so yes, Kid Cudi has better projects. And just like Insano, it's kind of overhated. But Insano is gonna get that love it does soon. It's a great album, it has some great features, but since it's different from his other projects, it's suddenly a bad album. But after this, he made Passion, Pain and Demon Slayin', so Cudi didn't destroy his career. It was still fine. Bloated albums kind of don't need to exist anymore. And I feel like, considering TikToks and all that, they need to die. Like the dodo bird, they need to go extinct. Fantano gave this a 0 and Pitchfork gave this a 4. And I don't think these scores are fair. With Genre Sad Boy by Machine Gun Kelly and The Big Day by Chance the Rapper, they have problems that warrant that 0. There's nothing here that warrants an 0. There's no big issues besides the length and the skits, which hold this back from a 10, but it's a nice genre switch up. This is one of those overhated albums. Like Vultures 1 and 2 by Kanye, X by Ken Carson, Gunna entire discography. So yeah, I don't hate this. I'm feeling a light 7 on this album.